Good morning. It is a Friday morning and we are in my off-season kind of winter routine. So the horses aren't in work, I'm not really doing much with them, I am just feeding them, taking care of them, and they are living their life. They at the moment are stabled overnight and are out in the day, but that will change when we get into the pre-season. But for now, that is their routine. Normally get to the yard between 6 and 6:15. I roll out of bed, I get on the baggiest, fluffiest clothes I can, shove a hat on my head because my hair is a mess, and drive to the yard. So yeah, I work 8 till 4, 5 days a week, so I do the horses before work and after work. So I thought I'd take you along with me, seeing as they've been in their stables now for a few weeks and we're getting into a nice little routine. So yeah, let's go put Estrid out because she's always excited to go out. Hello, little dragon. Come here. You know if you want to go out, we've got to put your head collar on. You're such a stress head, relax. See? If you want to go out, we have to put your head collar on. Come on. Hey? Good girl. Good girl. Right, let me get Tizzy and we'll be back. What have you got in your eye? You've got a snoozy eye. Yeah. Good girl. Right, head torch on. Alright, let's shut this gate because Tizzy has a habit of doing laps. Mind your noggin. Right, you first, Wiz. Off you go. Wait. Peace is good. Off you go. Oh, Estrid, looks like you had a party in here. Before I do anything else, obviously I turn the ponies out, and then it looks like Estrid has had quite a stressy night. You can tell because when she hasn't had a stressy night, all the poos are intact and it is unbelievably easy to muck out in here. But clearly that is not the case because she's obviously been spinning around and the poop is everywhere. So I don't fully muck out Estrid's stable first, but I sweep all of this section into a pile because then it's easier to get the wheelbarrow in and sort all her bed out when there's a bit more space. And actually when she hasn't been spinning around and the bed is all tidy, she does one wee in the corner normally on like the least amount of bedding, which is very considerate of her. And then I just have this pile of poo and it literally takes about 10 seconds, but today it seems not the case. turn my headphones off to the stable because it's in the corner and it's a bit dark, which may have been an error of choice from me, but I stand by it. Tizzy is always messy, so no change there. That's Tizzy's stable done. I like to throw it up every day to let everything dry up. I know not everyone does that, and lots of people leave the wetting, take the wetting out once a week and stuff, but it's just my personal preference. She is running a bit low on bedding, so we will top her up today, but I need to go do Estrid's stable first. Okay. Stables mucked out, wheelbarrow swished out, ready to put Tizzy's bedding in. I just need to make her mash now. So she has a sugar beet and alfalfa beet mash instead of haylage overnight because she's old. She can't chew very well, so she gets a big bucket of feed that will soak in the day, ready to be all mushy and yummy overnight. Okay, let's go make her bedding. I'm really enjoying the combination this year. I've got the Straw Max straw pellet bedding and then the Bedwell Equinola chopped grape straw. Let's wet you and puff you up. You wet this pellet bedding to like puff it up. You can put it in like this, and some people do, but I find you waste more that way. I don't puff it up completely, so I don't put the recommended amount of water on to completely puff it up, because I do like it being a little bit chunkier. So I kind of go for halfway half. Some of them will still be quite pellety, some of them will be quite puffed up. We've been graced with a really lovely sunrise today. It's been very like pink. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but it's been just a nice gradual pink husk and stripy clouds with little glimmers of like baby blue sky, and it's been very nice. I have come up to the yard a little bit later than I normally do, so that I could film and there would actually be some daylight, otherwise this would have been a predominantly very dark video for you to follow along for. Sometimes I work from home because I do expert witness legal work. I do have like working from home days, so on those days I can choose to start a little bit later, and I also don't have the commute, so I've got like an extra half an hour. But look at it! Look at that sky! At this point, all we've got left to do for this morning is fill some hay nets ready for later. Oh, Junior is keen to go out, clearly. So we shall do that. Tizzy doesn't get through many hay nets. She probably gets through one of these hay nets every few days because obviously she has her mash instead. But Estrid goes through about one a night, so yeah, I like to always have one ready. Let's go. I feed haylage rather than hay. I just prefer it. It's less dusty for me. Easier to store personally because it doesn't get hay everywhere. And it smells incredible. This is an Italian ryegrass variety, which I discovered last year, and the guy literally brings them here for me in little bulk loads, so like 4 or 6 bales at a time, and drops them off like free. He doesn't charge me any extra to drop off, so that's really nice. But this bale is a last year bale, and it is still beautiful. So he also clearly wraps them really well, because you can skimp a little bit on wrapping. You do a thinner wrap, but that then does mean that it's more likely to get pierced and then your haylage is ruined. I did also cover it with an old rug, so the cats are less likely to get their claws into it, because they do like climbing all over it and like going on. It really annoys me, but cats are cats. So yeah, I'm really pleased that it's all good, but I've ordered this season, so hopefully it will be here soon and just as good as last year's. Well, that's a big hay net, Estrid. You're going to be happy with that one. Ready for later. Okay. And because I'm not in a rush, I'm just going to have one last look at the ponies, especially with the sky being so pretty. Like even that side where the sun isn't rising is all pink and pretty now. Have a nice day, guys. I haven't got anything for you. Junior is very chatty today. Right, now that they are happy and out and their stables are done and we're ready for prepping later. Oh, I've still got the knife in my pocket. It's time to go and earn some money so I can afford those ponies. Because let's be honest, that is why we do it. So look, we're not getting any prizes for fashion on this channel, are we? There, we are back. At the end of the day, it is 6:45, around 2 at the yard. So the first thing we're going to get done is the feed. And now they're in, the feed has changed a little bit, not much, but Estrid will still have her endurance mix even though she's not doing much work. I'm running her like once a week, just for fun. I like to keep the endurance mix in her system at low levels, and then when I ride her she gets more, but she's having lots of alpha A chaff at the moment, just to increase her chewing time, and because she's so stressy in the stable, I want to try and buffer her stomach as much as possible. And then Whizzlebutt is having her cubes. Cubes and mash. Okay, put this in Esther's stable. Yummy. And drop off into the stable. I've already pulled Estrid's bed down, but before I pull Tizzy's bed down, I need to put the Kubota and the chain harrow back. I'm the only one at the yard that can reverse this into where it needs to be, so whenever they've harrowed the school and I'm not around, they'll leave it out for me to reverse back in. So let's get that done first. Harrow away. Here is my fluffed up bedding. It's like the perfect, it's smushy enough but not too wet, so I'm going to put it in the stable. I always put new bedding on the edges because that gets the least like trash, so I bring all the old bedding into the middle and then put the new bedding in the edges. So let's do that now. And she comes. So let's just pull it away from the corner first. I'm just going to soak the fibre beet ready for tomorrow, and then we shall go and get them. I hear them. I hear two. Here they come. Hello. Quite enthusiastic today. Hello, Whizzle. We'll do you first. Astrid, your turn. Good girl. Right, let's go. In you go. Have a piney. Straight to food. What we like. Yummy. I know. This is potentially one of the cutest things. Look at it go! Straight to a stable. She is, if you were wondering, on her trotter. She's got a little bit of an abscess behind, so she isn't 100% sound, but we know. Good girl. Good night, little pony. See you in the morning. You look so tiny in there. Last but not least, we say good night to Estrid. Good night. You look pretty chilled today, huh? Yeah? Sloppy.